next speaker is Anwika.
Hello everyone, my name is Anwika Ghankota and I'm a sophomore at Irvington High School. Today I want to talk about something that's really important to me as well as all of us, mental health, specifically how seeking help and support is so important and why we need to break the stigma around it. Growing up, many of us are told to focus on school, to get good grades, and to make our families proud. But in many families, especially South Asian households, mental health is often treated like it's not a priority. And struggling with stress, anxiety, or even just feeling overwhelmed can be brushed off with, you'll be fine, or just work harder. Because of that, a lot of students end up keeping everything inside. I've been there myself. Especially in the past 2 years at Irvington High School, there have been nights where I kept a school-related problem completely to myself, and I wouldn't tell anyone about it. And I remember my mom would always ask me, like, tell me what's going on. And it was just really hard, especially with struggling with stress. And I remember lying in bed, unable to sleep, with tears streaming down my face. And this is where I felt like the stress would never end. And I felt so alone, like no one would understand, that even with my friends, it felt like everyone else has it all together. Watching people, especially at Irvington, in this society, or like this little school environment where everyone's like straight A's, 4.0 GPA. So it's very hard to like really gather everyone together. And so we also end up pretending as well. So, but here's the thing I noticed, especially after my experience, even though it's only been like 2 years of high school, I gathered enough experience and an understanding that you don't have to face this alone, and that seeking help, whether it's talking to a trusted friend, a school counselor, or a mental health professional, is not a weakness. It's one of the bravest things you can do for yourself, and that support exists, and asking for it doesn't mean that you're failing or you're struggling, and it means that you're taking care of yourself. And this is where breaking the stigma comes in. And I feel like seeking help, whether it's talking to a trusted friend, as I mentioned, it's just more easier. Like when we normalize conversations about mental health, it becomes easier for everyone. And I feel like just families, schools, and communities need to understand and prioritize mental health as well. But I feel like struggling shouldn't make anyone feel ashamed or like left back. And I feel like if we all start talking more about it and being more open, I feel like I feel like we can create a space where students don't need to suffer in silence. And I feel like we're asking for help. It's just seen as brave and not weak. So overall, I just want to say that if you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or even alone, remember this. Reaching out matters, support is there, talking matters, and by speaking up, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping others that are also feeling like they're alone as well. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Anwika, for sharing.